The Medivac helicopter took the casualties to Camp Bastion, the main British base in Helmand. The British were sent to war in Afghanistan with only 8 Chinook helicopters, so they were always in short supply. As the mortar attack continued, a few of us pulled back to a former agricultural college on the outskirts of the town. The rest of the team had got up to the canal ridge, just a few hundred yards in front, and were now taking fire from 3 sides.
Side is the box where we are.
12 o'clock.
How do you keep your energy up though? Because I'm completely... Yesterday I got so pumped full of adrenaline, it was fine. I was ducking and diving and running around. Today I'm all over the shop.
Yes, yeah. You do have your moments where you feel low, but as soon as you hear that incoming round, like...
Yeah, it wakes you up a bit.
It wakes you up, like your adrenaline starts pumping again until the next lull, and you put into a sensible sort of security and you start dozing off.
It is the lulls though, get a bit...
Has he just received incoming?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Just gone down there?
Yeah.
These Estonians are pretty much all that NATO could muster to help the British in Helmand.
Well, when you go home and you talk about what you've gone through,
Do you?
your normal person doesn't really
No.
understand. You try to explain it to the best you can. No matter how hard you try, they don't understand.
No. Do you talk about it with your wife?
Yes. Yeah, when I went back an hour and a half, she knew I'd been ambushed up in Sangin. Basically, I broke down really on the phone to her, saying, what happened.
I think that's necessary though,
Yeah,
to let the steam.
She said, well, have you spoken to anyone about it? I said, only you. I said, well, let's sit down and have a chat then. And I had a couple of glasses of wine, and poured my heart out, really.
Right. Oh, but you went home on leave?
On R&R, yeah. On leave,
good, okay.
2 weeks leave. We just sat there and chatted, and I felt a lot better for it afterwards.
Yeah.
More casualties were brought in from the canal ridge. I soon lost count. A Medivac helicopter was urgently needed, but the only one available had been sent elsewhere.
No, it's not been I've seen these men desperately.
He needs medical care desperately.
Yeah. If we get any more casualties, there's only so much these two can do.
Roger that.
The helicopter had been called away as another British unit had just hit a mine.
That's not here though, in this field of operations.
No, it's not. No, it's a while. I'm not quite sure where it is, but it was been sent through on the radios.
Right.
Let's call the tail end of it, but it means that they were called before I called for this. So it may take a while. No, for evacuation for the casualty here.
Mm.
So it might take a while for that to turn up.
Right. And it's multiple mine strike.
Yeah, there are a number of casualties.
Right.
I don't know the severity of those or the numbers.
Finally we're getting some sustained air support. There's 2 Apache helicopters and an A-10 tank buster. Apache and A-10 tank buster, and I think maybe B-1.
B-1?
Maybe higher up.
That's the A-10.
Gatling gun. A-10.
I like it. So.
It's a disturbing sound, but bizarrely very welcome, because we've been on the ground now for 8 hours stuck here. They're going in to sort them out, because they're all Taliban are dug in just beyond that mosque. Looks like the The A-10 is going in for another dive now. I've never heard such noise. To our ears, at least, it sounds good. It's a good sound. Obviously not if you're on the other side. But to be honest, you're not really concerned about the other side when you're getting shot at and mortared.
Really in their own ground at the moment. They know the ground, they've been there for months and they've got quite well prepared positions, so it's taking an awful lot to shift them. Whereas yesterday, this is virtually new ground for them, or newish ground.
Oh, I see.
And we could shift them off it pretty close, pretty easily. But it's much more difficult getting them out of entrenched positions, and they're not running away today at all, they're fighting to the last. So the guys are, the AMP are having to fight really room to room, house to house, and it's taking a while, and clearly taking its toll on the men as well.
It's another long day.
Yeah, another long day.
Right guys, get another one in here.
Right.
Somebody else in here. Come on.
What are you?
Side, another one in this end. Yeah, come on.
When you go.
A wounded Taliban fighter had been captured and was brought in for medical treatment.
Side. Yeah. I'll give them to you before I hand them over to A&E. Right, so that way we can get them clean. We can still afford the same medical care as anything else. Once we've done that, keep them under constant observation. Right, turn the wagons round, let's get ready to go back out.
The word quickly spread to the Afghan army that there was a Taliban prisoner back at the compound.
Just make sure that nobody gets to him, gets the same medical care, and keep the A&E off him, right? Because I know they want to kill him, but...
Can you stay outside with this camera?
That guy gets medical treatment first, before anything else. The A&E commando's coming now, that guy gets medical treatment first, before he gets abused. No. The A&E are on the way now. Once he's better, you can speak to him. No.
Why no?
Because he gets medically treated first.
Okay.
You meet doctor, then you can speak to him.
Yeah.
Okay? I know.
Taliban
Was it Afghan or Pakistani?
Pakistani,
Punjabi? Ne Afghan?
The casualties were still waiting to be evacuated, and medical and other supplies were now running low.
Hopefully the resupply will come tonight by helicopter. Each item